Yeah, hello, Steven, and anybody else out there. We're going to be here for just a little while tonight because it is cold down here. Your furnace has been running nonstop except for the high heat cycle shutdown that does about every 45 minutes or so. And it's only going to get colder. So, it's only going to get colder tonight. Going to go down to 4. And then tomorrow it's going to get down to the low tomorrow is -2. So when it gets out in that area, it's just so cold down here that even with the fireplace going and the furnace going, it's cold. Uh, it just turned on, and we can. JB's Hobby Loft, good evening. He said, we're here for a little while because it is cold down here. All right. Put that up here out of the way. So we're just gonna work a little bit on the Robert E. Lee, getting ready to start doing the rigging, and that's about all we can really can accomplish today because say it's too cold to do any painting down here or anything like that. You say even with the fireplace going full blast, the furnace running full time, we're just above warm enough that you're not seeing my breath, so we're not going to be down here just super long. Um, that and there's a big pot of sausage penne upstairs with my name on it for dinner. So we're going to work on this a bit. We'll get the guy wire cleats put on. We'll work on we'll start with the gangplanks. We'll get those worked out here. I'm just going to do those with a Sharpie because there's not a whole lot to them. You don't see a whole lot. So we're just going to, hey, Jamie G, I want you to take this Canadian weather back, man. It's freaking cold down here. My nose has been running all day. Hey, Tidman. And right now, a big pot of that bowl of that sausage penne and comforter and the recliner are sounding pretty good to me right now. So, but we're here. We'll be here for a while. We'll do it probably maybe an hour. We'll see how things go. We're supposed to get another 6 inches of snow tonight, so definitely won't be going anywhere. Hey, John, how you doing tonight? For details like this, I find it's just as quick to use a Sharpie as it is to break out the paint. It dries a whole lot faster too. You know, like the side I'm doing here, this is actually the bottom side. You're not really going to see much of it. So just doing it with the Sharpie would be plenty sufficient. We'll get these done. We'll get the guy rings put in. We'll probably get the stacks put on. I've got those already. They're right here. I got the stacks ready. Then I get those put on. I already built the hardest part of the whole model, which is doing the struts for the stacks, because they're just a plastic rod with the rigging on it. And there's 4 on each one, and there's 3 of those. And it all has to be, you have to glue it. Glue one section, let it set, then go to the next point. Glue it on, hold it tight, glue it on. How do I decide what to build next? A lot of it has to do with whatever, unless I have something particular in mind that I want to build. I usually I'll pick something that if there's a group built going on that I'm want to get involved with, that'll be a deciding factor sometimes. But if there's something that I want to build or something that I just need to build, and it turns it into kind of a job, but I do have stuff that I need to build. So I've got right now, from now until the end of March, or when this thing is finished or while it's working, we're gonna work on stuff for the show. Be right back. Sorry, guys, that I did with talk to Mom for a second there. She's here now instead of, so we're probably at that last step before she has to go to assisted living. Well, she is in basically an assisted living, and I'm her assistant. But anyway, back to where we were at. Yeah, it depends on what's going on. Right now, say, yeah, I'll probably focus on stuff that I want to take to that show coming up in March. Uh, I want to do probably, let's say, off the top of my head, probably on the short list of things to get done would be, yeah, the Revell 97 Revell Nationals Firebird Funny Car. Uh, that's probably on my short list to get done. for that show. I've already got the special category build is done. That was a demon that was built, purpose built for that show. I might start on the man. I was gonna say I might start on Reggie Dunlap's GTO, but I've built a bunch of GTOs lately. I'm kind of a GTO burnout. I've done a bunch of Camaros lately. New Stranger Things Camaro will be here in a couple of days, so I might look at that. That might inspire me. Uh, I am working on the basic build. You can build it series on the 55 AMT 55 Bel Air. That's coming along pretty well. It's in primer, but it's too cold to do anything past that right now as far as painting wise goes. So we got that going on, and then yeah, I don't know, just uh, pick something. I kind of got Dan's got his '60s rule thing going on, and I've already built one of these not too long ago. I kind of thought I might build the second one and build it as the actual show car, which was a little bit different than the car. The TV show car was a little different than what the Monkeys kit as it comes. It's a little bit different. Uh, so we may be doing that. That would be a short build because that thing's only got like 20 parts or 30 parts in it. And it's all about the paint. But that also helps dictate what I'm going to do next. Is when it stays cold like this, I can't paint. So then I end up picking stuff that I can do without having to commit to a whole lot of painting. It's much more than having to warm up a can and just step out the door and squirt it real quick. Then I can't really do that right now. Normally, the mid to end of February, temperatures here normally get up in they're cold at night still, but it gets up in the high 30s, low 40s almost every day. But some days it goes even higher than that, but not this year. Let me put that up. I got it kind of dried out because I let it sit open too long. Hey Jeff. Hey Kevin. Let's see what else am I gonna miss here? Yeah, supplies here are getting expensive and they're about to go up because well, we don't even get into that. The mango moose knuckle is gonna just thoroughly trash everything, and prices are already going through the roof on everything. And all of our stuff comes from overseas, so when we start running low on supplies, that's definitely going to be curbing my building as well. You guys starting to not man don't. Yeah, Jeff, but that may tides may turn on that because apparently the U.S. team is a little banged up, and I have a feeling the officials are not going to let them get away with as much crap as they did in the first game. But anyway, we absolutely need to make things here, but that's the nobody. I'm not pinkies, I guess. Nobody wants to work those jobs, and sadly enough, now is well, those people aren't trained to do it anymore. So. I've got paint coming, and hopefully it's not frozen when it gets here on Friday, Thursday, Friday, whatever day it was. That's it. All right, guys. Kind of politics time is over. If you can't play nice, then don't play at all. have to do it somewhat because political events directly affect the things that we're doing here as our hobby. But Cliff does this political thing on Monday nights, so I keep it there. Hey Jack, how you doing tonight? Okay. All right. Hey Andrew. Hey Luis. Here. Okay. It's been a long time if I remember where all these go. Okay, you got 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes there. 3, 4. Okay, side there. Okay, got 2 up there. Okay. Oh. So you need a lot more than that. All right. I'm going to start putting these guy wire cleats in. Let's see. It shouldn't take too long to do those. Or do 6 at a time. Yep, we're building the Robert E. Lee, the riverboat, just like in Huck Finn. I'm using red tube for these because I want them to be a strong bond, but I will need playtime to make sure I've got them lined up. I'm going to start right up here at the bow. They're way out of scale, but that's all right. I wouldn't be able to thread the rigging through scale ones, so. Hey, Red, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I could. If I was going to scratch build anything for this, it would probably be the hay bales that would go on it. Or not hay bales, cotton bales. There's this whole first deck on both sides, but normally and that was one of their big commodities that went up and down the river was cotton. Those are those. Those are rings. Just the holes are too small. Okay, I can fix that. As soon as I can find it anyway. Where is my drill? Where is my drill at? There's the big one. There's the little one. Perhaps that might be two. Hey Rick, how you doing tonight? Okay. Our mail wasn't delivered today because it was because of the snow. Like nothing important coming today anyway, but yeah. Our trash didn't get picked up today either because of the snow. Hey Boston, how you doing? These four that I just glued on are the four that peeled the deck up when on the other bottle of this one. When the rigging thread shrank, it peeled this whole deck and pulled it and up. I'll put it up. Hopefully we have extra because I just fired one off into space. If I remember right, there are a few extras. If not, I have the technology to make more. I've got a package from Matthew that's been sitting in Indianapolis since last Thursday. I don't know if they lost it or what. The tracking has stopped. Hopefully it starts moving again. I ordered a couple of those new wheel sets he's got. I ordered a couple of those from him. And something else. I don't remember what else I ordered. Some moto stuff because I wanted to get the price up to the $50 for the free shipping. So I don't remember what else even when all I ordered other than those new wheels. All right. All right, there's what you call it, go there. Those are rings. Those are guy rings. Okay. Oh, for a second, I was putting one in the wrong spot. Okay. No, but I don't have to go anywhere, so we're not going to shovel for a couple of days. Other than a path from the front porch to the sidewalk, so the postman has somewhere to walk whenever we get our mail delivered finally. Yeah, and I live next to one, but I don't. I went to do my grocery shopping for the week yesterday before his stuff kicked in again, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have my car parked in the back behind the house where it doesn't get plowed, so that it won't get plowed in. If I park in front of the house, then it gets plowed in. So if I have to go somewhere, I can. I can actually get out. I have to make sure to remember to drive the direction away from the snow route to get out of the alleyway. Otherwise, I'll get stuck in the berm at the end of the alleyway. Where they plow all the snow off the main street. If I can remember to go out the other way, there's not too much snow at the other end usually. And we're only supposed to total out about 8 inches of snow this time, so we should be all right. It's so cold here, the snow is like powder, so it's not the wet, lumpy, sloppy, sticky stuff. If it gets windy, we'll have more of an issue with drifting snow than anything else. go. It's getting to the point I got to be careful where I pick and touch on this thing. I don't break something off. They're unfortunate. We're on the same substation as the hospital. So power goes out here. It's very, very short time. And then all of our power lines are buried. So we don't have issues there. Oh. And when we started the remodel was it's been 10 years ago now, I guess. We buried all of our utility lines and stuff, so and the city's in the process of doing the same thing for all over town, so we don't haven't had too much problem with power outages from ice and wind. I just stay home. Yeah, I don't even mess with it. Forward here. He stands up there. Leans backwards there. So it's probably another guy. Those are gang lines. No, that's the ring there. Okay, that there is a ring. Put one on the other side too. This one. 2, 3, 4, 5. After I get all these put in, I will go around with the Tamiya extra tin and kind of like that's kind of like a accelerator for this tube cement. It appears I did have one extra. Well, I'm not always around on Saturday nights, so I have a feeling by the summer I'm going to be moving house and stuff, so too. Strong possibility. Yay. I might put a little brown wash on that deck tonight. I can do that. Oh, let that glue dry a little bit. Stacks here. Hold it cleaned out. Well, the modern ones, they all look silly because they had to cut all the smokestacks down to be able to fit under the bridges. Or some of them, the other taller ones, they set so they can lay them back to go under the bridge. These were a pain in the butt to make. I don't know if you guys saw me building them last night on cliff slides. These cross braces between the two smokestacks. They are a pain. Each one has 4 guidelines on it that has to be glued. You start at one end, glue it, then you got to glue it to the first post, let it dry, second post, let it dry, third post, let it dry, and you do that 4 times for each one, and there's 3 of them. That represents pretty much a whole evening's worth of building. Let's see. Let's get them all into one side. This is where the fun part starts. You'll get these exactly straight or they won't line up and go in their holes. Find the holes. Make them bigger. I can always fill them back in. Oh. I always fill them in with a little CA and light paint. There, I think that's leaning forward. Can't even get them all on screen. Pretty much over the years, I've built pretty much everything. As far as plastic models go, I've done a couple balsa models, like airplanes and stuff, but not too many of those. I don't really do figures like Warhammer stuff. So this is a Lindbergh kit from like 1958, I guess it is. And it's an old kit. It shows its age. Lindbergh pops out the tooling every couple of years, and it's definitely showing its age. Uh, there are some parts that are getting where the tooling is worn out, and the parts are not fitting very well, uh, not lining up the way they should, and so it's leaving gaps. You can't see them, but like here and here, there's a gaps in the railing here and here that they don't quite fit right. The port side aft deck does not want to line up quite right. Yeah, there's spots all over the thing where things just didn't quite line up the way they should. Uh, and I heard, I think the main deck itself was kind of warped to begin with, what's kind of made things kind of crooked through the whole build. A lot of times with a big flat piece like that, as you build, you can force it back to straight, which I did for the most part, but I can tell that it's a little bit off still. Okay, those. We put our engine stacks on. In the picture, it looks like they're bowed out. But in person, they don't appear to be. I guess they're a little bit. Take this one out and see if I can. I think this one is the one that's the issue. This one might probably have it so janked up, I'm going to have to rebuild it. Let's see, hold on. Or mess it up. Leave it where it is before I mess it up. Hey, Edward. Nope, it's not a U-boat. Yeah, wood plank ship. I kind of want to do one at some point in time, but I think for the Robert E. Lee to do a respectable one in wood, you'd almost have to have a boat trailer to move it, because I think it would be 6 or 7 feet long to really do it justice. And then probably have it all RC'd up so that you could actually operate it. Come on, you guys fit the other day. Why are you not fitting now? Line it that way. This one's leaning in a little bit. It's about as close as we're going to get. Okay, let's look at these. The booms. Boom is 128. The mast is 102. So I think I want to do our cleats and stuff on the front. Yeah, stern wheeler. I kind of like the side wheelers better than the stern wheelers. But they're both cool. I just always thought the side wheelers looked a little more fancy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the big 7.5 inch gauge steam locomotives are impressive. I know a couple people who build stuff in that scale and run stuff in that scale. It's really impressive. I've seen a big boy live steam in 7.5 inch gauge, and it's an impressive piece of machinery. But that's a lifetime commitment. That's not a weekend hobby. That is a lifetime commitment. Sure, Jeff. Send people somewhere else to look at stuff. Yeah, there you go. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. One, two, three, four. Goes there. Yeah, so I was thinking I'll probably start thinking about what I want to start building for Acme besides the Demon and the Dart, which are both already done. Hopefully, get the 112 Camaro done for there, but there's going to be a boatload of those on the tables this year. I have a feeling we're going to see lots of 112 Camaros on the tables at Acme this year. So I might try to get that 57 done. 16 scale one or 55, whatever. I don't remember what it is anymore. 55 or 57, 55, I think it is. The drop top. The one in the prize draw at the Gateway Happy MS last year, so it might be kind of cool to have it on the table from the. I should really like to take the Ghost with too, but I really need to take it apart and redo the rigging on it before I take it. I might try and find another kit of that and just start over. Yeah, my brother makes those. He'll make whatever kind of sign you want. They're like he sells them for like $30, something like that. It's a little less if you want to put your own lighting in it, but it's like it's $30 or $35 with the lighting, and he can do whatever, pretty much whatever. And he just got a resin printer too, so I may go buy him a bunch of supplies and let him start printing some stuff for me. Okay, my cleats are down. Let's put that last one ball back here on the stern where the third skiff goes. Yeah, I kind of do too. I mean, it would make it a lot cheaper for him. I mean, it'd be pretty cheap for him to go. Kick in a little on the gas bill and split the hotel room. You wouldn't have to drive. So it wouldn't cost him very much money to go. And my car is pretty efficient. It took basically 2.5 tanks of gas each way, which is not bad. Of course, yeah, depending where gas is at that time, it may be tough for you and me to go. I get to paint out and paint those. This is too dark. I painted those with the bright copper, and this copper Sharpie is too dark compared to the rest of it. Yeah, that's mostly what he does. He sells them to people that put them in their bar or pool room, or I say he can do pretty much any, because he's got one of the multicolor 3D filament printers, so that which is what he used, and he just said he just bought a resin printer, so I'll buy him a couple bottles of resin, and once he gets it all figured out, and let him print me some stuff up. This is an awesome color here. I'm going to paint a car with here for too long. It is the Deco Art Dazzling Metallics Bright Copper, and it is just like a brand new penny. And it would look awesome on a car body, especially like a two-tone. I think it'd be just completely bitchin' color. I'll do that back one. I'll just put everything away. Did I forget to do that back one? Yeah, I did, but that's all right. There's a boat going to go in front of it, so you're not really going to see it anyway. Okay. Those are our masts. There's a boom. There are booms. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're down to just those few parts left from a box that was 18 inches wide and about 2.5 feet long. We're down to just little fit in that little bowl as far as parts go. But we got all the rigging. That's the big part of this one. I get these two gantry booms put on, and I think we're probably going to call it a night because my feet are getting kind of numb. Okay, let's get out of the way. Okay, those are about as close as we're going to get them. Let them dry. Hey, Jimmy. Those need to dry before I can put them on. The mast is one of the last things that goes on. And the flagpoles are also don't go on until the very end. So guys, my feet are freezing, and I can't really do a whole lot more on this one tonight. So we're going to shut her down early. I might be around later in the week if nothing else is going on, just because I know I'm going to be home all week. So well, thank you for coming in tonight. It looks like we had 11 people in here tonight. I want to thank every one of you. Trying to stay warm. Let's see, we get 12 viewers peak and 12 likes. Thank you very much for those. Yeah, I wear Skechers too. They just fit my feet well. I have a really wide foot, and they tend to. For me, the shoe seems to be a little bit wider. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Say I might be around. Nothing's going on Friday night. Maybe I'll kick one up. Say it's just right now. It is just too cold to sit down here much longer. My feet are wearing socks and shoes, and it's still my feet are. I can feel it. I ain't even have the rubber mat here, so I'm not on the tile floor, and I can still feel my feet are getting cold. So I think it's like 2 degrees right now. Yeah. So thank everybody for coming tonight. Sorry it's a short stream, but yeah, it happens. I said we'll probably try to be on Friday night maybe. And at that, I'll say good morning, good evening, good night, no matter where you are in the world when you watch this here live stream. Thanks for coming by, and we will see you